What is certain about climate policy is that no matter who wins the election, Australia won't be pricing carbon for years. While Green groups like the idea of a citizens' assembly, they're worried about more delays. There was also a back to the future moment on the campaign trail today as an old warrior showed how it's done. Political correspondent Greg Jennett.
There is one source of inexhaustible energy.
I was a bit of a naughty boy.
You were a bit of a naughty boy.
It's not always clean.
Thank you, darling.
But always in demand.
You're a champion.
In the Melbourne seat of Deakin,
How old are you?
18.
Bob Hawke brought a burst of old-fashioned star power to the Gillard campaign machine.
Welsh women are very, very important at the moment in Australia.
And he had no doubts about the climate policy the Prime Minister had just unveiled.
I can speak from a record of achievement, I think, unparalleled in environmental matters as Prime Minister. And I think Julia is making the right decision now.
But down the road, tempers were running hot at Julia Gillard's electorate office and her campaign slogan in Rewind in the city.
Julia Gillard moving backwards, climate action now.
Green groups like the idea of a citizens' assembly, but not the delays that come with it.
We're really worried that this is just too slow and too modest to bring our spiralling pollution levels down.
By waiting, economists say the costs of cutting carbon can only go up.
I'm very disappointed because it shows that Labor has decided to follow the coalition and move in the wrong direction on climate change policy.
But business sees certainty and little prospect of change without a worldwide breakthrough.
There is no international consensus on this issue.
The climate policy has already served one purpose. It's kept Kevin Rudd in the shadows for a day, if not altogether silent. Through a spokesman, he's responded to ABC News reports that he deputised vital National Security Committee meetings to his 31-year-old Chief of Staff. Mr Rudd had attended all critical meetings of the committee, the spokesman says.
Kevin Rudd was deeply concerned about the security of the Australian people.
I think that's in the past. I don't think it's got anything to do with the future.
He's not into the past.
You're a good bloke, but you know, there's one unfortunate thing. They told you look a bit like Tony.
Oh, dear. Thanks.
Don't you reckon?
There's too much fun to have now. Greg Jennett, ABC News, Canberra.